Hey everybody and welcome to this video. Today I will be taking over Barcelona and trying to get them back to their glory when they still had Messi, and hopefully the goal of this series is to win the triple with Barcelona. So let's just get into it, and yeah, then I will get back to you. Now it's time to choose the club, and obviously we're going to choose Barcelona. 135 million transfer budget, definitely not realistic, but financial medium, I really don't know where they got that from, but that's okay. Let's just get into it and see if we can get them to glory. And I don't really know about all this. I'll just continue. Okay, so the thing is, I don't know if I should be playing the matches, but I feel like it would destroy the meaning of this if I just play all the matches. So I think I'm just going to let the AI play the matches, and then it will also be a little more of an achievement for me as a manager if I manage to get them to win, compared to if I just play all the matches and destroy all the other teams. I'll just take Euros and financial takeover. I mean, it would be helpful if we didn't have that budget we had, and I also feel like it would be a little weird to rebuild them and just give them a lot of money. So for now, I just think we will just let all these things be and just continue.
Señoras y señores, les presento a nuestro nuevo manager.
Okay, then they just start speaking complete Spanish. It's fine. Sure. Whoa, there's many things. Okay, I'll just take a quick look at all of these things, and then after I've decided, I'll let you know. But I don't really think you want to look at me reading all of this, so I'll just see you. Okay, so I think it's only right that when we're trying to build Barcelona, we need to get... Okay, so I think it's only right that if we want to rebuild Barcelona as it was, I think we need to get back to the tiki-taka style. So we need a lot of technical players that can, make good passes and get the ball forward. So I think that would be what I'll be choosing, and I'll just take a quick look at these things and then I'll get in the game, so I make sure that I understand all the things at the youth academy, and hopefully we have an insane talent. I mean, we obviously don't have Lamine Yamal, so that sucks, but hopefully there's another big talent here. Okay, not really. I mean, he has good potential and that, but not really anything special. Okay, now we have the expectations. Sign at least 3 young players. Okay, so we have to also sign within 2 seasons 2 youth players. Keep the salary growth on the 10%. I think that will be fine, and yeah. Okay, so they actually want us to win the triple. I mean, they want us to win the Champions League, La Liga, and Copa de España. Pretty high expectations. Okay, so now we're finally done with the contracts and stuff. So now we're going to be looking at if there's any potential signings that we could get. So I'll just be looking, and then when I find some players that I think that will be good, I'll show you. Okay everyone, so we're back, and I've scouted a little, and I've been looking at some players without contracts, and I found quite a few that I thought looked interesting. And then I've also looked at Benacer, Dadera, DePaul, Koke, and Lamar, because I think that they could be very good players in the Barcelona system. I've uh, specific, specifically, yeah, I've specifically been looking at players with good passing, because if we want to get the tiki-taka system, we need players that are able to pass. And as we can see, all these players have around 80 plus passing, so that's pretty decent. And I've also been looking at specifically midfielders and defensive midfielder, because we need someone to replace Romero, Oriel Romero, or however you say it, because he's getting way too much for being here, and he is not that good, and he's old. Yeah, so we need someone who is a defensive mid, but also someone who's capable of passing and dribbling and doing stuff like Busquets was. So we don't necessarily need someone who's just big and strong. We also need someone who can pass a little and create something, like a deep lying playmaker. And then I've also been looking at some midfielders, just because I want to get a little more depth, depth. I don't know if it sounds like I said depth, but I'm trying to say depth. It's just difficult word when you're Danish. But yeah, I've been looking at some center mids, and here I've just been scouting a lot of different positions. Not that many attackers, because it doesn't really look like we're in a need of it right now. But at some point maybe we'll be looking at some attackers. But for now it's mostly been defensive mid. And I've also been looking at a right back, because I know Cancelo's not is only here for a year. Maybe we'll sign him, maybe we'll not, we'll see. And Roberto is getting a little old and not that high rated, so I've been looking at him, and I know he's young, but he was really the only right back I could find. Maybe I could start to look at a better right back, but I think that will be more next year, when we are uh, either going to sign Cancelo or not. I mean, if we do sign him, we obviously don't need another, but I think I'll look at some other options just to see what works out better, because he is also a little old, and I think that it is possible to find some good options as well. And I think he will be more of a future player. I don't know when or if we're even going to see him, but I feel like it's nice to have a young player who can potentially take over the role. Okay, so now I think I'll just wait until we've looked a little further at these cards, and then I will show you who I have signed. Okay, so a little update here. Just a quick second, I'll just accept these things. Let's go into Transfer Hub, and then we can stiff. Okay, a little update here. As you can see, we are missing some players from the transfer list, and that is because we have signed 3 players. We have signed Benacer as a defensive mid for 71 million, and we have signed this young. We have signed Michael Young, a very young player, and then we have signed Staminik as a defensive midfielder. And these are the 3 signings that we have made. We have also tried to get rid of Marcos Alonso, and we're waiting for these to be sold as well. And yes, that is it for now for the transfers. So I think I'll make sure to subscribe and like if you like my content. I will also be posting a player career. Don't know when it will come out, but it will come out at some point. And if you feel like it's more interesting to watch some matches, I feel like you should watch that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.